Hey guys, Editor here, welcome back to another video, welcome back to another movie review, a very different type of movie review because I have not gone through the editing process because I cannot be bothered because I am rushing myself to get this movie review done because I've been second guessing myself on whether or not I should do this or should not do this, but I'm doing it now, okay? Alright, I'm doing it. Avatar 2, The Way of Water, I saw it last night or this morning. That's when the movie ended about 12:30 a.m. this morning. I saw it and I was absolutely blown away. This movie was incredible, okay? Like the first movie, I watched it for the first time the night before I saw Avatar 2. And it was mid, okay? It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was in the middle. It was like Thor Love and Thunder, but less cringe. It was mid. It was perfectly mid. I had no idea why so many people were, revanting this movie, whatever that word is. I just made it up. I don't know why so many people were into it. I was like, okay, well, this movie's kind of boring, kind of cool at the same time. And it's the highest grossing film. I expected so much more out of it. The second one, I expected nothing. I was like, this is probably going to be the worst 3 hours of my life. And it was not. It was such a big improvement. I cannot even begin to explain how much better this movie is. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Anyway, other things about it is that it's not boring. And that is a very good thing when you have a 3 hour long movie. The first movie, I found myself bored in some scenes. This movie, it took boring scenes like learning how to breathe underwater, and it just kept me engaged. It kept me intrigued. It worked perfectly well. These should have been boring things, especially when, I didn't like the first one personally, so 3 hours of more of that would seem like a bad thing, especially when there are boring scenes like learning how to breathe and swim, but it worked well. I don't know how the man does it. Incredible director. The characters were brilliant. I actually cared about them in this movie. Jake was good. Zoe acted extremely well, although she didn't get much screen time until about the end battle that's where she shined. It was incredible acting, an incredible character portrayal. It was brilliant. All the kids all got their little arcs as well, so all cared about each and every one of them. There were a lot of characters, so it's good to be able to care about all of them. So like Kitty was my favorite character, and she was one of the kids, one of the 4 kids that they had. The family was 6, and then you had different tribe of people and their kids, and they all react, talking to each other about stuff. And then you have all the animals that you want to care about, and then you have the sky people that you need to also worry about. And all of that just works well because you know all the characters and you care about them because they have this story. They have connections to certain things. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but they do have connections to certain things which makes them stand out. And the relationship between not only the kids but the entire family, like this person and that person works well. This person, that person doesn't work well, but the connection is there. He just needs to prove himself or whatever, and it happens. There were However, okay, no, it wasn't a perfect movie. It was just a incredible experience. Some of the decisions that some characters made were kind of dumb. I personally could feel the 3 hour runtime. It did feel like 3 hours. It didn't feel like more. Didn't feel like less. But the whole 3 hours, I was intrigued. I was interested in the story, simple but actually interesting. Not like the first one. Didn't really care about it. The first 20 minutes of this movie, it was like but when they get to the water, when the environment is purely water, and you see how they move, you see how they adapt, you see the setting. Like, I've never wanted to go into water more in my entire life after watching this movie. There have been 5 movies announced, and this makes you want to go see all of them. The first one makes you not want to go see the second one, but the second one, oh my god, it is so good. It's so beautiful, so well writ, so well directed. It is a very, very, very good movie. I highly recommend it. Please go and see it. It's definitely worth the 3 hour runtime, and it was definitely worth the 13-year wait, in my opinion. Like I said, simple story, the main villain's back. That's not really a spoiler, he's in the trailer. Well, hopefully that's not a spoiler, but yes, the main villain's back as a Na'vi, and it worked well. He's still doing what he's doing. The Na'vi is still doing what they're doing, but adapting to a different lifestyle and fighting alongside these people with a different lifestyle, and it just all works well. Good job, James Cameron, for delivering an incredible movie. The music as well. The music, the lighting, the visuals, everything about this movie was perfect. Highly recommend going seeing